Hi, my love. So I wanted to just talk about the solar initiations and the DNA upgrades, the light body activation, and the intensity that it's been causing a lot of people this year so far. So I work with a lot of people weekly, and these are just kind of some case studies that I thought would be really helpful to any of you who are experiencing some of these very uncomfortable, I don't want to say symptoms, but I'd rather say upgrades. Now, those who are not aware that this is taking place to their bodies, it can be very scary for them. I do have a lot of people coming to me with concern that something is wrong with them, and I have to assure them that they are just going through upgrades and initiations. Our bodies are literally mutating and transitioning and forming into new structure while we're inside of these bodies. And so we are ascending into a more lighter silicate crystalline based body from a very carbon dense based body. So we are literally mutating into a brand new form. Now, those who are not on the ascension path per se are still going to experience these changes and shifts inside of their body, because if you're alive on the planet right now during this time of our shifting and our ascension, you're going to be affected by what is happening on planet Earth. Now, a lot of people who are not awake and aware to the understanding of our ascension, they're having a very hard time. You might notice loved ones or people that you know that are getting sicker, getting more symptoms. They could be getting more angry, more irritated, more anxiety. There's what's called bifurcation madness, where a lot of people are literally going crazy and losing their minds because the high oscillating frequencies that we are being exposed to now, they're oscillating so quick. And so this is forcing every single one of us on the planet right now to transform ourselves, to face our shadow, to face our emotions, our inner child, to retrieve our soul pieces, to transcend our karma and our triggers in all of the darkness that we've been carrying for eons of time, all of the negative habits and belief systems and patternings and mental loops that we have been involved within for so long. We are being pushed and forced to grow at rapid levels now. This can be very, very uncomfortable. So with these new solar initiations that are occurring on the planet, just this year alone has been more than we've ever felt and have taken into our vessels. We have had the most extreme solar weather, which is tangible proof that we really are shifting and ascending. And so there are healing crises happening within people. And so what that means is that the solar light, the solar fire, right, is pulling up everything out of the body, out of the cells, all the energy bodies to the surface, like a detoxification, a virus, a parasite, a bacteria that we are detoxing out of our bodies. And so whenever we're going through a detox, many of you know how sick that can make us feel. It can make us feel extremely sick, tired, flu-like symptoms. It can be very uncomfortable. That is what is happening right now with these solar initiations. We are mutating and we are being refined. So this is a purging and a purification process of all density, all densification. This is going to continue to happen in the years to come. This is not a quick process. It doesn't just happen and then stop. We go through stages, and we will only be given what we can handle. So the more we face our shadow, the more we clear our bodies of all toxicity, and detoxify our mind, body, soul, spirit integration. Little by little, we're going to keep having these layers of healing crisis. Now, they get easier the more light you accrete and the more you raise your vibration. They actually get easier and easier and easier and easier. And so for me, they've gotten a lot easier. In the beginning of my ascension journey, they were so hard. There were times I literally felt like I was dying, and it was so scary, and I didn't have anybody to talk to about this stuff. And so I just wanted to bring this again to the awareness that a lot of people have been coming to me, just kind of having a lot of fears come up in them because they're feeling a lot of weird symptoms. And one of the main things I've noticed is that people are saying they're feeling like they're going crazy. They're feeling very overwhelmed. They're getting a lot of anxiety, a lot of panic attacks. In my video the other day, I talked about the cellular memory coming to the surface. And so we are going through so much right now. We are being refined from coal to a diamond. The lotus flower that grows through the mud to become the most beautiful, enlightening flower. This is what's happening to us. And it is a very intense process. If you're a human, you're going through it. You're feeling the feels. It's not fun. It's not easy. But the amazing thing is that we are aware to the fact that we know it is happening, and we have the tools to ground ourselves in this process. So do not resist this process. Allow whatever is going to come up, because this, again, everything needs to be purified and purged from our bodies so that we can be a frequency match to these incoming solar codes and light that is coming into the planet. So I hope that video was helpful. And if you have any questions or need any assistance, please visit my website, soulharmonics.org. It is my honor to be of service to all of you during these times of our incredible evolution and our shift and our molting process and transformation process of really just coming back into the solar consciousness beings that we are. So love you all, and I will see you again soon.